Have you ever glanced in the mirror and thought, when did I start looking so tired? You're not alone, and it's not just age. Tiny, everyday habits may be silently aging you faster than time itself. But the truth is, you can take back control. With just a few smart, gentle changes, you can bring back that bright, rested glow starting today. Before we dive in, kindly tap the subscribe button on your screen. You deserve to feel as vibrant as you truly are. If you're over 50 and feel like you're doing everything right, taking care of your skin, choosing nice outfits, staying active, yet people still ask, are you tired? Or is everything okay? It can be incredibly disheartening. You may even start second-guessing yourself, wondering if it's just part of aging. But here's the truth, it's not your fault. What you're feeling is more common than you think, and it's not about vanity. Many women unknowingly hold onto outdated habits that once worked in their 30s or 40s, but now they're quietly working against you. Things like heavy makeup, overly dark clothes, or even posture can add years. Not because you're older, but because life has evolved and your style and self-care need to evolve with it. And here's the most important part. This has nothing to do with chasing youth. It's about reflecting how vibrant, wise, and beautiful you already are, just in a way that works with your age, not against it. In just a moment, I'll walk you through 6 simple but powerful shifts from the way you treat your skin to how you dress and even how you carry yourself. These aren't extreme makeovers. They're thoughtful changes that can subtly take years off your appearance. And trust me, tip number 6 is the one almost everyone overlooks, but it's the one that makes everything else finally click. Clapperboard tip 1, brighten your under eyes, not cover them. Let's start with something almost every woman over 50 struggles with: dark circles and tired-looking eyes. It's one of the first places time starts to whisper. And yet, most of us do what we were taught decades ago. We reach for a thick concealer and pack it on, hoping it will erase the shadows. But here's the honest truth. Heavy concealers often do more harm than good. They settle into fine lines, emphasize texture, and create a mask-like look that draws attention to the very thing we're trying to hide. The key: stop trying to cover and start trying to correct. Instead of thick concealers, opt for a peach or salmon tone color corrector. These tones neutralize the blue or purple undertones under your eyes, especially common for mature skin. You're not masking the problem, you're gently balancing it. Once you've applied a corrector, follow with a lightweight, light-reflecting concealer, just a touch. Think of it like a soft spotlight under the eyes, lifting shadows instead of flattening them. Apply with your ring finger or a damp sponge for a seamless finish. You'll notice an immediate difference. Your eyes look more awake. Your face looks fresher. And here's the beautiful part, you still look like you, just the well-rested, radiant version. This one tweak doesn't require a new routine or a full face of makeup. It's a 5-minute change that can take 5 years off your appearance. And the best part? It doesn't scream, I'm wearing makeup. It whispers, I take care of myself. This shift isn't about hiding who you are, it's about honoring where you are and making choices that support the version of you today, not the version from 20 years ago. If you've ever felt like under-eye concealer was making things worse instead of better, you're not alone. Comment below. What have you tried that worked or didn't work for your under eyes? I'd love to know, and I read every reply. Clapperboard tip 2, frame your face with softer hair layers. Let's talk about something that can instantly change how your whole face is perceived: your haircut. As we age, our hair texture often changes. It might get finer, thinner, or lose its natural volume. But what many women don't realize is that the shape of your haircut can either enhance or work against your features. One of the biggest mistakes? Hanging on to flat styles, heavy one-length cuts, or anything too sharp and severe. These styles tend to pull the face down, highlight sagging around the jawline, and emphasize areas we'd rather lift. The solution? Softer layers. Layers that are thoughtfully placed around your face, especially near the cheekbones and jaw, bring movement, lightness, and lift. They add volume where you need it most and soften angles that might feel too harsh now. Think of it like sculpting without surgery. Even if you prefer shorter hair, adding texture and slight layering around the crown can create that youthful lifted look. And for longer styles, face framing layers keep things from looking weighed down or tired. This isn't about looking trendy or chasing what's popular. It's about choosing a cut that reflects how vibrant and energetic you still feel on the inside. And often, all it takes is asking your stylist for soft, blended layers that move with you, not against you. You don't need drastic change. A few snips in the right place can open up your face, draw attention to your eyes, and make everything feel lighter, literally and emotionally. And if your hair has been feeling dull, flat, or like it's aging you, this might be the refresh you've been needing all along. So let me ask, when was the last time you changed your haircut to match the woman you are today? Drop a comment and tell me, are you team layers or have you been playing it safe with your style? I'd love to hear how your hair has evolved over the years. Clapperboard tip 3, ditch all black outfits. Black has long been considered the go-to color. It's slimming, sophisticated, and easy to style. But what if I told you that black might actually be working against you now? As we age, our skin naturally loses some of its warmth and brightness. That healthy flush we used to have, it can begin to fade, especially around the face and neck. And while black is dramatic, it can also be harsh. Instead of giving you that elegant edge, it can drain color from your complexion, cast shadows, and exaggerate signs of fatigue. The good news? You don't need to give up looking polished. Just update your color palette. Try navy. It's rich, timeless, and far softer than black, especially near the face. Or go for deep, soft charcoals. They offer depth without that stark contrast. Even better? Jewel tones. Think emerald, sapphire, plum, or deep ruby. These shades warm the skin, brighten the eyes, and add vibrancy without overwhelming. And you don't need to overhaul your entire wardrobe. Start small. A navy top instead of black. A scarf in a warm jewel tone. A charcoal cardigan over your usual go-to dress. These shifts may seem subtle, but the effect is immediate. People might say you look more rested, refreshed, or even ask if you've done something different. That's the power of wearing colors that support you, not steal from you. Remember, the goal isn't to stop wearing what you love. It's to make sure what you wear loves you back. So if you've been clinging to black as your safe color, maybe it's time to experiment. You might be surprised how much softer, brighter, and more alive you look just by shifting a few shades. Love to hear from you. Do you still wear a lot of black? Or have you already started playing with warmer tones? What colors make you feel your absolute best? Leave a comment below and share your favorites. You might inspire someone else to try something new. Clapperboard tip 4. Use cream products instead of powder. Let's talk makeup, and one of the biggest silent mistakes women over 50 often make without even realizing it. Powder. For years, we've been told that powder sets everything. It mattifies, controls shine, keeps things in place. And yes, in our 30s or 40s, that might have worked beautifully. But as skin matures, powder can do the exact opposite of what we want. It settles into fine lines. It clings to dry patches. It dulls the natural glow that comes with healthy, hydrated skin. And instead of looking fresh, we end up looking flat, and sometimes even older than we feel. The solution is refreshingly simple. Swap your powder-based products for cream formulas. Cream blushes melt into the skin and mimic a real, natural flush, like you've just come in from a brisk walk or laughed with an old friend. Cream bronzers add gentle warmth without creating harsh edges, while cream highlighters give a soft, candlelit glow. Not glitter, not sparkle, just radiance. These textures don't sit on top of your skin. They become part of it. They move with your expressions. They reflect light instead of absorbing it. And most importantly, they enhance your features without emphasizing texture. If you ever looked in the mirror at midday and felt like your makeup was aging you, this switch might be the answer you didn't know you needed. You don't need a makeup artist. You don't need an expensive routine. All you need is the right textures that honor the skin you have now. You deserve makeup that works with you, not against you. Have you tried cream products yet? Or are you still holding on to your old favorites out of habit? Drop a comment below and tell me, What's one product in your makeup bag you'd be open to swapping? I'd love to hear what you're using and what you're curious about. Clapperboard tip 5. Wear earrings that draw the eye upward. Sometimes it's not the big things that change how we look, it's the tiniest details we've never thought twice about. And earrings? They're one of those silent style signals that can make a powerful difference. Over time, gravity does its thing, and unfortunately, that includes our earlobes. Many women keep wearing the same earrings they've worn for decades. Long, heavy, or dangling styles that pull the face downward and draw attention to areas we may feel less confident about. But here's a subtle switch that works like a mini facelift, without needles, products, or pain. Choose earrings that lift. Go for medium-sized hoops, delicate studs, or teardrops that sit closer to the lobe and gently draw the eye upward. This creates the illusion of a more lifted face and directs attention to your cheekbones, eyes, and smile, the features that light you up. You don't need to give up statement earrings if you love them, just rethink how they frame your face. Try pieces that are lighter in weight and sit higher on the ear. Even switching to a stud with a bit of sparkle can add energy and polish to your overall look. These are the kinds of changes no one can quite put their finger on. They just know you look refreshed, more vibrant, and somehow lifted. Jewelry isn't just decoration, it's strategy. The right pair of earrings can brighten your entire expression without ever touching your makeup. So, take a look in your jewelry box. Are your earrings pulling your face down or lifting you up? Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite go-to earring style lately? And if you've made the switch from long and heavy to light and lifting, how did it feel? I'd love to hear your experience and your favorite pair. Clapperboard tip 6. Improve your posture instantly. Most women never think of this, yet it's one of the quickest ways to look younger, more confident, and more energized, all without spending a single penny. I'm talking about posture. It's something we rarely focus on, but posture sends signals before we speak, before we smile, even before someone sees what we're wearing. And as we age, it becomes even more important. Years of sitting, slouching, or simply carrying life's weight on our shoulders can slowly shift how we hold ourselves, and unfortunately, how the world sees us. Rounded shoulders and a forward-leaning neck can make you look tired, withdrawn, even older than you are. But when you stand tall, shoulders gently back, chin level, neck long, you instantly appear more alert, lifted, and engaged. And it's not just about appearance. Better posture helps with breathing, balance, circulation, and even mood. When you open up your chest and lift yourself, you're literally giving your body more room to feel alive. Try this. The next time you walk into a room, take a second to reset. Imagine a string pulling gently from the crown of your head, aligning your spine. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your eyes forward, not at the ground. Feel the shift in how you carry yourself and notice how others respond. It's subtle but powerful. One viewer once said, "Fixing my posture made me look like I lost 5 pounds and found 10 years. That's the kind of transformation that doesn't require makeup, wardrobe, or even a mirror. Just awareness and a little daily intention. Posture is a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. And when you stand tall, the world sees someone who hasn't given up, someone who still takes up space with grace and purpose. So let me ask you, have you noticed your posture changing over the years? And what helps you correct it when you catch yourself slouching? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your tip could be the exact reminder someone else needs today. Here's the truth. Looking younger after 50 isn't about chasing your 30s. It's about embracing this chapter with wisdom, intention, and joy. Each of these 6 shifts isn't just about appearance. They're about reclaiming your confidence, honoring the woman you've become, and letting the world see that you're still full of life, energy, and elegance. You're not fading. You're evolving. And the way you show up in your skin, your style, your posture, can reflect the light you've carried all along. Aging isn't a problem to fix. It's a privilege. And with just a few gentle changes, you can walk through this season not just looking younger, but feeling more empowered than ever. If today's video gave you something to think about, or even one tip you're excited to try, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 6 shifts spoke to you the most? Or which one will you try first? And if you're ready for more simple, empowering advice to help you feel stylish, strong, and radiant after 50, subscribe and join our beautiful community here at Eversmart Seniors. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. You're not alone in this journey, and you're never too old to glow.